and welcome to Songkhla Rajabhat University's MOOC course, English for Communication 1. Today we're looking at Unit 9, talking about shopping, and this is part 2, our grammar unit, where we're going to look at present simple tense compared to present continuous. So in previous units, we've looked at present simple in some depth. We use present simple when we talk about habits, routines, really things that don't change, like I play basketball, an example of a sentence. With present continuous, we use present continuous, sometimes called present progressive, to talk about actions which are happening now, at this moment, but will finish soon. So for an example, I am playing basketball. The difference in meaning there, I play basketball, tells us that playing basketball is something the speaker does all the time. They played basketball last year, they play basketball now, they will play basketball next year. It's just part of their routine or habit, an all-time thing. The I am playing basketball tells us that the speaker is playing basketball right now. Soon the game will be over, they will no longer be playing basketball. They'll still play basketball, but they won't be playing. If I look at that from my point of view, I am making a MOOC video right now. So I am making a video. When the video is over, I'll have stopped, but I'll still be working. I make MOOC videos. And that's the difference. Things that we do all the time, present simple. The actual thing we're doing right now, present continuous. Of course, there's a little more to it than that. You may remember there's a few other things we use present simple for. We use it for general truths, scientific facts, fixed arrangements, frequently occurring events. And present continuous is the same. There's a few other ways we use it. We use it to talk about temporary situations. So for example, I'm living in Hatchai at the moment. Changing situations. So the situation's evolving. The weather's getting colder. Repeated actions around the time of speaking, something that didn't just happen once or happening right now. I'm seeing Tom a lot these days. I see Tom every day. I'm seeing Tom a lot. Future arrangements. This is one where, much like with the present simple, it can be a fixed arrangement. My flight leaves at 10 o'clock tonight. The future arrangement, we've already set the plan. I'm meeting my father at the airport. I'm leaving tomorrow. We use words like always to talk about things that happen repeatedly. And we often use these when we're complaining, when we're not really happy about something. She's always complaining. He's always moaning about something. So we can use those as examples of present continuous. We can use these as well when we're talking about how someone looks or feels. And you can use either one. They basically have the same meaning, and this is something generally true with the tenses in English. How are you feeling? How do you feel? It's basically the same question. Jenny is looking really good today. Jenny looks really good today. Again, same thing. So you can often use either one, and they have either the same or a similar meaning. And there can be that slight difference where it's just right now. My company builds houses, what it generally or always does. My company is building some houses in Hatchai at the moment. A current task, but we're not sure if that's really what the company does all the time. Is that just part of what they do? Is it their normal task? But it is what they're working on at the moment. So the meanings are similar and they can often be used interchangeably. You'll find the same happens with past simple and past continuous, future simple and future continuous. The meanings can be similar. Some of the differences when you're trying to put them together, with present simple, you know already we use the infinitive of the verb, or verb 1. And that's where with third person singular, he, she, it, we add the s or es. I play, he plays, and so on. So an example of each subject: I play basketball, we play basketball, it plays basketball. With the present continuous, we use the verb to be, is, am, are, and the present participle. That's not verb 1, 2, or 3. It's the infinitive of the verb, and we add the ing. So it's the verb plus ing. Go, going, swim, swimming, run, running. Okay? And with each subject, as we change the verb to be, I am playing basketball, we are playing basketball, she is playing basketball, and so on. You may remember as well, with present simple, we use adverbs of frequency to help out. Like always, I always get up at 6. Often, his mum often visits us. And here are a few more examples you can read for yourself and look at. You'll remember some of these from our previous videos. So we can use all these adverbs of frequency with them. With present continuous, we tend to use different time expressions. And there's a slight difference as well in that the time expression can come at the start or at the end of the sentence. With our frequency adverbs, they come before the main verb. I always get, Bob frequently jogs, seldom ask. So it comes just before the verb. And with the time expressions, we can put them at the beginning or end. I'm reading at the moment. At the moment, I'm reading. So the same meaning, putting the frequency, the time expression at the beginning or at the end. These days, Paul's living in Hajjai these days. These days, Paul's living in Hajjai. And you can do that with any of them. Now, what's Dad doing now? Now what's Dad doing? Nowadays. You're eating too much nowadays. Nowadays, you're eating too much. So those are a few examples of how we compare present simple to present continuous. And you can, as we saw, often use either one, which allows you to mix up the way you speak and use your English in different ways to make it more interesting. So try saying things in different ways as you practice your English and see how many times you can use simple or continuous. Thank you very much. Goodbye.